Happy Sabbath, City Temple. Once again, it's always a privilege and an honor to be able to address you from week to week, knowing that God is just bringing us through and through and through, and knowing that we are above ground and not beneath ground isn't a blessing that we ought to give God praise for. And I'm thanking God that He has been faithful to not just me, but to you and to your family and to your friends, and that in spite of what we have been through, we know that God is still very, very near. And I understand that the conference made a decision in saying that churches will be opening either on Easter weekend or Mother's Day weekend. And as City Temple, as a church, we are still going to take the stance of moving cautiously as we look at the days ahead when it comes to opening up our church. For many reasons, you may ask. While we do want to open up the church, because we know that the Bible says, forsake not the fellowship and the gathering of the believers. We know and understand that only 8% of Americans have been vaccinated. We also know that Governor Abbott lifted the mask mandate, which is going to spread the virus even more. We see that a variant from the UK has already reached soil in America, and that we have not gotten through the summer as yet. So we want to make sure that when we do open, that we can open up in a way that will be reasonable and that will also be, safe for all of our members. And safe enough for us to have congregational singing. Safe enough for us to actually shake hands and actually be next to each other. And if not to that extreme, but that we can have some fellowship. Because that's what the purpose of the church is. The church serves really no purpose if we cannot talk to each other, if we cannot sing hymns together, if we can't hold hands or have potlucks or meals. That's what the purpose, I believe, of church is. And so while we do want to open, myself and Pastor Douglas are going to talk extensively about some options and other ideas that we can do before we fully open. In the meantime, that we can encourage fellowship and gathering of each other. But right now, we don't have a definite date in regards to when we will open up the doors. But we do know that we are definitely talking about what are the plans and the steps ahead. I want you to keep us in prayer. And I also want you to keep this nation in prayer, as we don't know what the days ahead will tell us, but we do know who holds the future in his hands, and that is the God that we serve. And so please continue to wear your mask. Do not let your guard down. Treat everybody like they have the virus. Please get vaccinated. It is not going to kill you. I'm recommending it. I am going to get vaccinated, and I believe and hope that you will as well. But that is your decision. That's your choice, and we don't want to mandate you to do anything, nor am I a medical professional. I'm not giving any kind of advice in that way. But let's continue to be cautious. Let's continue to be cognizant of our communities, of our neighborhoods, of our families, and our friends. And let's continue to pray for each other. So that being said, I repeat myself, we will make an announcement at the appointed time when we will open up the church. But as of April 4th, we have no definitive answer, nor do we have a definitive answer for Mother's Day as well. But just know that when we do, you will know, and we'll make sure that we are following all safety protocols to ensure that everybody can be healthy and that we're not spreading this virus anymore. I'm tired of the virus. I'm sure you're tired of it as well. And I know y'all don't want to keep looking at me at the screen. Y'all want to be able to come into the church and see each other face to face. I'm tired of Zoom. But we got to go through this. Go through the valley before we can reach the mountaintop. Thank you for your ears and for your time. And please enjoy the rest of the service.